Hello, hi friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am discussing the some important SSLC Science chapter number 7 applied question answers, that is control and coordination. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಅವತ್ತಿನ ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಎಲ್ ಸಿಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ತರಗತಿಗೆ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಈ ಒಂದು ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಉಪಯುಕ್ತ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಘಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳನ್ನ ತಾವು ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪದೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕನ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಟಿಫೈ ಆಗೋದ ಮೂಲಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳು ದೊರೆತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಈಗ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಘಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Chapter 7 Control and Coordination Applied Question Answers. First question, 2 marks question. A person named Sujit has a swollen neck and is gaining weight irregularly. Name the problem facing. Write your suggestions for him. Right answer: Sujit is deficient in thyroxine secreted by thyroid gland. Suggestion: consumption of iodized salt and food can control this problem. Next question: salivation in the mouth immediately after seeing pudding filled and closing yourself eyes immediately when a bright light falls on your eyes. Give a scientific reason for the above events. 1 mark questions. Right is answer: it is a reflex action of the brain. Next question, 2 marks question. If the left hemisphere of the cerebrum is affected, the right paralyzed of the body will bear. If the right hemisphere of the cerebrum is affected, why does the left side of the body suffer from the paralyzing? Right answers: the nerves coming from the left sides of the body are connected through the right hemisphere of the cerebrum, and the nerves coming from the right side of the body are crossed in the neck and connected to the left hemisphere of the cerebrum. So, if the left hemisphere of the cerebrum is hit, the organs on the right side of the body will be affected by lateral air, and if the right hemisphere of the cerebrum is hit, the organs on the left side of the body will be affected by paralysis. What happens if the thyroxine hormones is overproduced? 2 marks questions. Excessive production of thyroxine increases metabolic rate of production of protrusion of the eyeball, of increase in the blood pressure, sweating, plague, nervous tension caused problems like weight loss. Next question, question number 5. Why are some diabetic patients treated with insulin injections? 2 marks question. If less than the required amount of insulin is produced, the amount of glucose in the blood increases and is excreted through the urine, which leads to diabetes or sugar disease.
Insulin injections are the given to control the level of glucose in the blood and control diabetes or sugar diseases. Question number 6. Why do some people WHO consume alcohol have unsteady gait? 2 marks question. Right answer. Alcohol affects the cerebellum, which is responsible for body balance and muscles movement. So their gait is unsteady. Question number 7, 2 marks question. Why is it that when the leaves of the touch me not plant area touched, they begin to fold and eventually close? Right answer. The plant cells of touch me not plant change their shape by changing the amount of water inside them. As a result, them change their shape by plugging or crumbling. 1 mark question. How does chemical adaptation take place in animals? Right answer. Chemical adaptation take place in animals by the production of hormones. Question number 9. Which signals are intercorrupted when the spinal cord is injured? Transmission of reflex and involuntary signals is interrupted when injured. Question number 10. What is the need for coordination and control system in an organism? 2 marks question. Multicellular organisms, especially animals, are more active. Each organ of the body performs a special function. The functional activities of all these organisms requires cooperation and control. Next 2 marks question. How do we detect the smell of an incense stick? When the smell of incense stick comes in contact with the nose, it dissolves in the mucus like substance in the nose, and there are odor receptors in the olfactory nerves, which is the sensor nerves in the upper wall of the nasal cavity. When these reach the olfactory region of the cerebrum, we become aware of smell. Question number 12. A person's pace is ballet and his breathing rate is increased due to fear. Analyze the process by which a person prepares to face these situations. 2 marks question. Adrenaline is secreted directly into the blood. Blood is reduced to the skin by a confliction of muscles around small arteries in the skin. The respiratory rate increases in the contractions of the rib muscles and lungs. A faster heart rate often means more oxygen is supplied to the muscles. Question number 13. Why is the use of iodized salt recommended? 2 marks questions. Iodine is required for the synthesis of thyroxine. Carbohydrates provide the best balance for the growth of proteins and fats metabolism in our body. If there is a lack of iodine in our diet, we are prone to gout and hence use of iodized salt is recommended. Question number 14. How is the movement of leaves of the touch me not plant different from the movement of stem towards the light? 3 marks question. If touch the touch me not plant moves, it lives in response to the touch. The cells of this plant change their shape by changing the amount of water inside them. As a result, they changes their shape by plugging or crumbling. This type of movement is not dependent on growth. If the young stem of the plant respond by bending towards light, this type of movement is directed and growth dependent. Question number 15. How does chemical coordination take place in animals? One more question. Chemical coordination is done by hormones which are secreted by special gland called endocrine gland. Question number 16. Where is the connection of the reflex arc mean? The best place can be said to be the first point of the confluence of the reflex arc between the cognitive and afferent nerves. Question number 17. Humans are creatures with thinking power. How does this power work in the 3 marks question? Human spinal cord is made up of nerves that supply information for thinking. The through process involved highly complex mechanistic and neural arrangements. All these are concentrated in the brain, which is the main coordination and center of the body. The brain and spinal cord together form the central nervous system. The peripheral nervous system facilitates communication between the central nervous system and other parts of the body, so that the brain helps us think and act based on the. Dear students, if you have any doubts in this chapter, middle applied question answers. Thank you.